Okay, in this video, we're going to be looking at this worksheet right here that says number lines to 100. And then on the back of this worksheet is add and subtract to 100 page 1, and then add and subtract to 100 page 2. Okay, so we're going to look at these 3 pages in this video. So on these number lines, we're counting by 10. So from 10 to 100. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we're going to use our number line to add by tens, okay? So the first one, letter A, is going to be 30 plus 10. So 30 plus 10. So right up here, you're going to write 30 plus 10. And on our number line, we're going to find 30. So circle 30. And we're going to hop 10. So 30, 40. So 30 plus 10 equals 40. So now go back up here and add equals 40. Okay, letter B, we're going to subtract. We're going to reverse it. We're going to do 40 minus 10. Okay, so find your 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, and we're going to go back 10. So 40 to 30. So 40 minus 10 equals 30. Make sure you're writing the equations up here too and not just leapfrogging along. Okay, letter C, we're going to do 50 plus 30. Okay, so write 50 plus 30, letter C. Now let's find 50. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, and we're going to hop 30. Ready? So 10, 20, 30. So 50, 60, 70, 80. So 3 hops for 30. 10, 20, 30. 50 plus 30 equals 80. And then again, we're going to reverse it. So 80 minus 30 equals, let's find out in case you don't know. So let's find our 80. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. We're going to start on 80. So now we're hopping backwards 30 since we're subtracting. So 10, 20, 30. So 80 minus 10, 20, 30 is 50. Okay, and again, this should all be reviewed. We worked on number lines for about 3 weeks. Okay, so this should be all reviewed for you. But if you do have any questions or are confused, feel free to ask me and I'll be happy to help. Okay, so that's the front page, pretty easy. If you still need the board, hit pause and then hit play when you're ready to move on. We're going to flip it over and do the back. Add and subtract to 100. Okay, now let's look at the back of that sheet. We're going to do add and subtract to 100. Again, we're counting by tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so for the first one, we're going to do 30 plus 20. 30 plus 20. Again, the first number that they give us, which is 30, or that I just gave you. So up here, you're going to write 30 plus 20. 30 plus 20. The first number I gave you was 30. That gives us our starting point, okay? So let's find 30. 10, 20, 30. So we're starting there. And we're going to make how many hops? 2 hops, right? Because we're counting by 10, so we're going to go 10, 20, so that was 1, 2. So 30 plus 20 equals 50. Okay, now let's go backwards. Let's subtract. We're going to start 50 minus 20. So write 50 minus 20 above the second number line. And the first number gives us our starting point, so we're going to start on 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Circle your starting point. And we're hopping backwards how many times? 2. Only 2, okay? Not 20 because our number line doesn't go that far. So the second number gives you how many hops you're going to make. But since our number line is by tens, we're gonna hop backwards 2. Ready? 10, 20, 1, 2. So 50 minus 20 equals 30. Okay, make sure you're going back into your equation or writing what the answer is, okay? Okay, for the third one, write 50 plus 20. 50 plus 20. So again, the first number gives us our starting point, and we're going to start on 50. So let's find 50. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And we're making how many hops? 2. We're adding. So are we going forward or backwards? Hopping forward. Ready? 10, 20. So 50 plus 10, 20 equals 70. So go back and put equals 70 for your equation. And then for the last one, we're going to subtract. So we're going to do 70 minus 20. Okay, so we're at 70 minus 20. Okay, and the first number gives us our starting point. So we're starting on 70. Let's find it. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And we're hopping forwards or backwards or subtracting. So we're going back. And how many hops? 2. Ready? 1, 2, or 10, 20. So 70 minus 20 equals 50. Okay, so that's this entire worksheet. The number lines to 100 and add and subtract to 100, page 1. Okay, if you still need the board, hit pause and then grab your add and subtract to 100, page 2. And we will go on when you are ready. Okay, so let's look at page 2, okay? So we're going to start with addition again. This time, right at the top, you're going to write 40 plus 40. 40 plus 40. Again, the first number tells us our starting point, and we're going to start on 40. So let's find it. 10, 20, 30, 40. And we're adding, so are we hopping forward or backwards? We're going forward, and how many hops? 4 hops. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 plus 40 equals, where did we stop? At the 80. So make sure you go back into your equation and put equals 80. Okay, now we're going to subtract. We're going to start with 80 minus 40. 80 minus 40. So which number gives us our starting point? The first one or the second one? The first one, and we're starting on 80. So let's find it. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And we're subtracting, so are we going forward or backwards? Backwards, and how many hops? 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So 80 minus 40, 10, 20, 30, 40 equals 40. So make sure you're writing your equation in above the number line. Number 3, you're going to write 50 plus 40. So 50 plus 40. Again, the first number gives us our starting point. So we're starting on 50. Ready? Let's find it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And we're hopping forward since we're adding. So we're going to go how many hops forward? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So 50 plus 10, 20, 30, 40 equals 90. So 50 plus 40 equals 90 is number line 3. Number line 4, we're going to subtract again. We're going to go 90 minus 40. And the 90 is that our starting point or our hopping point? 90 is our starting point, so let's find it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And we're subtracting, so we're going forward or backwards? Backwards, and how many hops? 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So 90 minus 10, 20, 30, 40 equals 50. Okay, and that is the front of this page. Don't worry about the back of this page with the hit the pad practice. Okay, we'll do that later at another day. Okay, so don't worry about that. You just have to do the front of this one. So we just went through add and subtract to 100, pages 1 and 2, and we did the number lines to 100 page. Okay, so if you're stuck, confused, need any help at all, have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I will be happy to help you.